When I think about affordable guitars, PRS hasn't traditionally been at the top of my list. Imagining a stereotypical PRS guitar, I picture something rather high-end, boasting a stunningly figured curly maple top and a price tag in the 2000s or higher. The thing is, I'm wrong. These days, you don't have to dedicate 2 months' rent to own a guitar that says PRS on the headstock. PRS launched their more affordable SE guitars back in 2000, and they re-released their similarly affordable bolt-on CE models in 2017. Now, we are looking at the most affordable electric guitar in PRS's entire catalog. Meet the PRS SE CE 24 Standard Satin. Welcome to Get Offset. My name is Emily, and I have to tell you, you're downright effervescent today. You simply radiate warmth. All right, let's talk about the PRS SE CE 24 Standard Satin. The SE Custom 24s cost around $850 on the low end, and the CE 24 series is already down to $699. This guitar that I'm holding right now, it's $499. I mean, literally how? Surely they've cut corners making this thing. I mean, I don't think they have is the thing. Sure, you're not gonna get your curly maple top or a set neck, but you are getting an all mahogany body with a shallow violin carved top, a maple neck with real rosewood fretboard, PRS's classic birds inlay, and coil tapping for the humbuckers. All right, I've talked enough. Let's hear this guitar. I'm playing through the Benson Chimera plugin for Mixwave, and eventually I'm going to add dirt via the DOD 250. I picked the DOD 250 because, like this guitar, it is affordable, it is accessible, and I thought it was a better bass line than a more boutique Overdrive. I'm going to start on the neck humbucker and go through all the humbucker sounds, and then we'll get into the coil splitting. We have a 3-way toggle here, and you split the coil via the tone knob. So you can hear those are pretty powerful little humbuckers to my ear. They're really driving that Chimera plugin. I even turned the input down a little bit before I started filming. So let's go again to the neck pickup. I'm going to play the humbucker, and then I'm going to split the coil. Let's split it. I do love single coils. The coil tap sounds pretty good to me. Sometimes when you split the coil, it's like trying to be a single coil, but isn't quite. I really like this one though. Let's try it in the middle. And the bridge. One thing I really like regarding anything that's for beginners is versatility and options, and having the ability to split that humbucker into a single coil is wonderful. It's just exactly what I'm looking for when I'm recommending a first guitar to someone. But make no mistake, this is not just a student level instrument, even though the SE does stand for student edition. This is a really, really well-made guitar. It has a wide, I believe they call it wide flat, or it's kind of a, it's not a baseball bat kind of neck. It is that kind of wide thin that PRS is known for. The fret edges are rolled beautifully. The frets themselves are nice. They are, I believe that's probably some sort of jumbo fret. I'll have a link in the video description to resources for more information on this. If you're watching this video, you probably just want to hear it and you can read the specs yourself. I mentioned that it's a mahogany body, rosewood fretboard, maple neck. Again, it is a bolt-on neck construction. No shame there. We have the vibrato system to string it through for that as well. Easy access to the electronics right there if you ever need to. And I find this to be just generally pretty ergonomic. I usually play guitars with narrower nut widths. That being said, this is pretty darn comfortable. Let's split that. I really like that. Let's be quiet for a second. Oh, it's in the middle position, that's why. It's still not very loud for having that coil split. That's nice. I was expecting it to be a little bit louder. Yeah. It probably won't even make I hear a very, very faint hum, but I don't think that will even be picked up on the video. And then there we go. Yeah, these pickups are not anemic. Yeah, I'm not having any real trouble navigating some of these trickier licks that I incorporate, even with the nut width being a little bit wider than I'm used to. I'm sure if you have larger hands too, this is going to feel really, really great. Well, I'm going to top off my tuning and then let's get into some overdrive sounds. So I have both volume and gain at noon for the DoD 250. Let's start in the neck and go through all the humbucker sounds again. Let's hear them as single coils. right, let's crank that gain and hope that, yeah, very good, very good. That was the neck, this is the middle. And bridge. Let's do single coil in opposite order. Hear how the tuning stability held up. You always know who's going to be the problem child. So I did retune several times during this video. That's not uncommon. So there you have it. That is the PRS SE CE 24 Standard Satin. It is the most affordable guitar in their current catalog. I don't know if it's their most affordable guitar ever, but I have to think that price is tough to beat. For what it is, it's comfortable. It's not heavy particularly at all. It has this really, really nice satin finish, as the name implies. It is a fast finish. It's not sticky. I don't always like a poly finish, so I'm really glad that they went with satin. It should hold up pretty well. Again, I don't have many negative things to say about this guitar. I was noticing that sometimes I'd use the vibrato and I would have to retune. And let's see. So after using the vibrato, I do feel like I need a bit of a touch tune. That can be solved in a number of ways. That could just be something getting caught up here, usually a little bit of graphite, that's pencil lead, in the nut would do the trick. But my big thing with beginner guitars, or guitars that are marketed toward beginners, is will this guitar inspire, or will this guitar turn somebody off of playing guitar possibly for the rest of their lives? Coming from PRS, I feel like you know that you can trust it. And just from my experience with this guitar, if this was my first guitar, I wouldn't have put it down. Like, it feels great. It feels really premium. And what else can you really ask for in a beginner model than something that sounds like it should cost 2 to 3 times more money, and feels like it should cost 2 to 3 times more money? This is a guitar that can grow with you as a beginner. And it's a guitar that won't just appeal to beginners. This is a great backup guitar. If you're, don't want to just take the really nice guitar on tour, you can take this as well. Really solid backup, or just something you can take instead of, bringing your $3,000 really nice PRS, to a dingy bar, or throwing it under an RV for a week, or in the back of a trailer, or who knows where. This came with a really nice gig bag. It felt relatively well reinforced, so it's not like a flat pancake kind of bag, but it's also not that premium mono bag either. It's the kind of gig bag that I'd feel fine putting in an overhead compartment, but would absolutely not put under the plane, and that's all fine. It's going to do the job for getting the guitar to gigs, getting it to practice, rehearsals, etc., and keeping it safe in the back seat or trunk of your car. So yeah, that's what I have to say about this guitar, the PRS SE CE 24 in Standard Satin. I have affiliate links in the video description and probably popped up on the screen here as well. Please consider using those affiliate links. It's a great way to support this channel doing things that, let's be honest with ourselves and each other, you were probably going to do anyway. Well, thank you for bringing that effervescence to my day. I really appreciate that. If you want to support this channel in other ways, we have a Patreon at patreon.com/getoffset. For as little as $5 a month, you get access to our exclusive Discord server, and at $10, you get exclusive merch. We also have a merch store at getoffsetpodcast.com/shop. If you're watching during the premiere, you can drop a super chat if there was a premiere. If not, you can just say thanks down below if you really want to. But my favorite way to support the channel is to like, comment, and subscribe, and to tell your favorite brands about us. Well, everybody out there, thanks for watching. Thanks for understanding. Until next time, my name is Emily. Goodbye.